Hello, this is Tristan from heartratemonitor.co.uk, and as you can see, we're going to do a quick 10-minute video review of the TomTom Runner2 Cardio music. Okay, I'll just get a few obvious things out of the way. It's called a cardio because, like the previous runner cardio and multisport cardio, it takes the heart rate off the wrist using the sensors there. It's a GPS watch, so it will give you your speed and distance while you're running or biking. And innovatively, if you wish to train with music like I often do, instead of having to carry around your iPhone or other smartphone and have the music coming from your phone, with the music TomTom Runner2 Cardio music, the music is held within the actual watch. So the watch itself has a data storage for up to 500 meg of music. It took me about 5 minutes to understand what I was doing to get the music over there, but it's once you've done it once, it's easy to do. You just locate the music on your computer or your Mac, and then drag it over to the space on the Runner2 watch, and then you have wireless music. The headphones it comes with are made by a company called UBANISTA, and they're really good. They sit in your ear very nicely. It's a Bluetooth headphone setup, so there's no wires to the actual watch. Obviously the music's sent via Bluetooth. I have found it a bit tricky to get the perfect balance of there's a little clip here that you sort of clip onto the collar of your shirt or somewhere, because obviously you've got the, excuse me, all this setup needs to be around the back of your neck with the wires, the earphones in your ears obviously, and this bit you don't want it banging around. So especially if you run. Cycling wasn't so much of a problem, but running, it did take me a while to get that sorted. But while we're on the music, in the unit here, you have audio control. I was hoping, and I might be wrong, but I was hoping that somehow I'd be able to select the tracks from this as well, but I don't think I can. I may be wrong, but I don't think I can. I'm just going to turn that off. I know that you can obviously set the I've just turned it off, so you can change the tracks using the navigation toggles here, going forwards and backwards. So it's good. The music quality is very good. I think it's a good feature. Certainly it's not a gimmick, and it's something that has really made this watch good fun to use and test. So if you like to train with music, then this is definitely an option. There are a few versions of this watch. There's a TomTom Spark, which I believe doesn't have the heart rate on the back. You can get a Runner2 music, again without the heart rate sensor on the back, and then I believe there's also a Runner2. You can buy it as Runner2 heart rate without the music. So often is the case, the full package is the best value for money. Anyway, let's go through some of the main features of the watch. It's all navigated via this toggle switch here. It doesn't do anything in the middle. It's left, right, up and down. It is very easy to use. Like anything, it takes a little while to get used to, but once you know what you're doing, it's simple. Pressing up from the home screen would take me to the music, which we've just looked at. Pressing down takes me to some of the main settings. So you can see the battery life, the storage, etc. I'll just go through those quickly. Oh, yeah, one thing to say, the unlike the runner cardio and the multisport cardio, the new TomTom Runner 2 is an activity tracker as well. So here we have activity tracking. It's great. It monitors your sleep time, monitors your daily steps, calories, and distance and active time. So for people looking for activity tracking as well, similar to probably the closest watch to this currently is something like the Garmin Forerunner 235, which is obviously a GPS sports watch with off the wrist heart rate and also activity tracking. Obviously the Garmin doesn't have music, but that's probably the most similar product to this currently on the market. If we go back again on that toggle there, we get the weekly summary of what's activities and such like. Obviously all of this is also sent to the app, which is TomTom My Sports, and also you can view that on the website. The app I do find the app quite slow. It's got all the essential features and functions there, but I have found it sometimes to be a little bit slow. I don't think it's just my Wi-Fi, because I don't have a similar problem with the Garmin Connect or Polar Flow. Okay, so let's just go back to time of day. So in the activity tracker, you can set a daily goal, and that can be, for me, I've set that to 10,000 steps. Your goal can be to achieve a certain amount of active time, burn a certain amount of calories, or walk a certain distance. So that's great. Heart rate is on. Again, like the Forerunner 235, throughout the day, you don't know it's doing it, but the TomTom will be monitoring your heart rate to give you a good idea of your resting heart rate, which is a good indicator of when you're overtrained or undertrained, or just your general well-being. A low and consistent resting heart rate is a good factor. Sleep on, so sleep is a sleep monitor, so it's monitoring my sleep patterns. You can pair it to external heart rate sensors, Bluetooth, or bike and a bike speed, or I think cadence. Yes, cadence there. So yeah. So if you are, maybe you've got an indoor turbo trainer and you want to have the bike speed and your pedal cadence, then this would work with any Bluetooth speed distance cadence sensors like the Wahoo SC. There's plenty on the market. Okay, phone is for pairing with the phone. I can put it into airplane mode. There's a few things there that I'm not going to go through right now. My profile. No idea. Standards. What standards the watch adheres to. Okay, so they're the main settings. Go back to time of day. So going back takes you to your activity tracker. Going back again takes you to your weekly summary. Going up and down takes you to the different features of that. So that's your day. And that's your week. Okay, back to time of day. You'll notice that the display on this is really good. It's very easy to see in all light. You can just put your hands over the display and you'll activate a backlight, which is good. I have got a lamp on, as you can see there, but just to highlight the display. But it does look very clear in all lights. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is split this over to 2 video reviews, because I tried to keep them under 10 minutes. The next video, part 2, will look at the watch in use as a GPS sports watch. I'll just quickly show you. We go into there, it's now looking for GPS and waiting for the heart rate. If you go up, you can see recent activities, and if you go down, you can set how you want to train, what you see on the display, whether it's pace or speed or both, and also which music you want to listen to. But I will do a second video to cover the TomTom Runner 2 music in action while training, and we'll also take a quick look at the TomTom My Sports app. So I've only had the watch for 3 or 4 weeks. I've really enjoyed using it. I've been testing it not against the Forerunner 235, but I've had it at the same time as a 235. They've both got their pros and cons. They're both great watches. and to be honest, I'd be happy to have either one as my day-to-day training watch. I especially like the fact that I can go out in the rain and listen to music with this watch, instead of having to have my worry about my phone getting wet. So yeah, this is the TomTom Runner2 Cardio Music. That's a charging bracket there, by the way. Please watch the second video when we'll go into some more detail about the unit in use as an exercise GPS sports watch. Thank you very much. Cheers.